Hello guys, welcome back to Siam's new video series on discrete mathematics. Today we are going to talk about the rules of inference. According to inference theory, a set of premises P1, P2 up to Pn prove some conclusion Q in an argument. That is, if P1 and P2 and P3 up to Pn imply Q. An argument is valid if the premises logically entail the conclusion. So, if all our rules of inference take us from the premises to the conclusion, then the argument is valid. Moving on to the rules of inference. The first rule is simplification. Here, if we have P and Q as a premise, then we can say that P and Q are individually also true. Conversely, using the conjunction rule, we can say that if we have P and Q as individual premises, then the conjunction P and Q will also be true. The third rule is the addition rule. Here, if we know that P is true, then we can conclude that P or Q will also be true. Similarly, if we know that Q is true, then we can conclude that P or Q will again be true. Now we have modus ponens. According to this rule, if we have P as true and P implies Q also as true, that is, if P is true then Q is true, then we can say that Q is also true. Next we have modus tollens. According to this rule, if we know that the negation of Q is true and P implies Q is true, then we can deduce that the negation of P will also be true. This rule can also be proved by using the contrapositive of P implies Q. That is, negation of Q implies negation of P, and then using modus ponens. The penultimate rule is disjunctive syllogism, which simply put states that if we have premises of negation P and P or Q, then Q will be true, because if not, then P or Q would not be true. The last rule is hypothetical syllogism, which states that if P implies Q and Q implies R, then P will imply R. That's all for this video. Thank you.